Welcome back to Ironman Road to Completion. Hardcore Ironman, I guess, but still haven't died yet. Kinda cool. Spinning some flex for crafting XP and bowstrings for fletching later. And I got a Kriara task again. I was hoping to get as lucky as I did last time, but unfortunately no luck this time at Armadillo, but I did manage to be able to survive 5 kills on both trips, so I was able to barely complete that Reaper task just in 2 trips, which is always nice to not have to go back and forth like 5 times like I did last time, because I didn't have level 70 prayers and whatnot. But also did fish flingers for most of today. Actually, I spent most of the day moving from the house to back to university, so that might mean that the audio is kind of shoddy, maybe more background noise here. But yeah, I got 70. I think I got up to 77 fishing eventually, but I also got by the end I got all but one of the fishing outfit pieces, which is giving me good bonus XP for fishing, which is nice to get. And I also want to do fish flingers for the tackle box, I think, which is helpful for fishing, I think. I forget exactly what it does, but I also know it's a trimmed completionist requirement, so I had to do that on my main a long time ago, so that's why I was pretty good at the minigame now. Pretty consistent with the medals, at least. Probably not the best way to get the points, but I got all the medals pretty consistently, which is always nice to get those tackle boxes unlocked. So yeah, eventually I ran out of tickets with just one game away from getting the last piece, and that was kind of painful to watch. And the last game was only 4 people, but I still managed to get all 4 medals and first place, so that's cute. Did a cooking daily challenge. It was a bunch of monkfish. The monkfish I was fishing while I was at fish flingers is kind of why I did fish flingers then. It's kind of spontaneous. I just realized I had a monkfish cooking daily challenge and needed to fish them. So yeah, I got 72 farming as well, so I can now plant calquat trees, which is pretty nice XP. So yeah, lots of nice farming XP coming. Something I forgot to mention yesterday, they just came out with an update that has a clock right next to the tool belt there. So now you can see exactly what time I'm doing all these things. But yeah, I'm working on crafting using the dungeoneering method of crafting these paraleather bodies, which I think, or proto-leather bodies, and I think it's like a lot faster than Urns. Like, it's definitely a lot faster than Urns. So yeah, I get 75, and eventually I do get 76 for finally checking off the last skill requirement for Ritual of the Marraberhadjer. So now it's just a few quests I need to do, and also got 90 mage, which is awesome, I guess. Unlocks a bunch of things that I can't really make use of, like seismic wands and whatnot. I guess the earth spell is not bad, I guess, if I want to utilize that for weaknesses and whatnot. Oh yeah, another update that happened yesterday. Yeah, I got 76 crafting, yay. But yeah, the boss pets came out, and yeah, that's why I did. Wait, what did I do? No, that's not why I did. But yeah, I'm hoping for a boss pet on my Slayer Reaper tasks and whatnot. Now that's in the back of my mind every time I do that. So yeah, also got 70 something herblore. Can't quite make that out. So yeah, I did my mole Reaper task. I actually filled up my inventory faster than I emptied it with the food, which is, I guess it's the mole, so that's not really that impressive at all. But yeah, I had to get some kudos for Temple at Sentiston or whatever, because it was a quest requirement for Ritual of the Marraberhadjer. So I'm getting a bunch of kudos. Well, actually, I got a bunch of kudos, and now I'm doing the quest and done with the quest. So yeah, done with Temple at Sentiston or whatever. So I have Ancient Curses unlocked now as a prayer book, but I think I'll stick with the normal prayer book, because the level 70 prayers are better than I think they're better than the curses. I know I can use up to deflect melee, so the curses probably aren't that bad, but I'd rather stick with the normal prayers for now, just because they're what I'm used to, I guess. And did Tale of Two Cats, another quest requirement for Ritual of the Marraberhadjer. Now I just need Rocking Out, which of course also requires the Great Brain Robbery, so I do that. soon. But yeah, doing more ports. I finally get enough bamboo. It was like 3k bamboo, which takes forever to finally unlock the is it my first office upgrade? Like the first one outside the tutorial. But yeah, office upgrade means I get a third ship, which should increase like everything by a lot. So ports is gonna be a lot faster now, getting that cherry wood now. Although those missions are like 4 hours long, so it's still pretty slow. So yeah, did the Great Brain Robbery, which is this, the end of the quest. Takes forever for the quest complete thing to pop up, but it does right now. And I don't know if the anchor is something I want to use. Isn't it like level 60 or 70? I don't know. Probably have better alternatives, but whatever. Did the quest, got some XP out of it, and just rocking out left before I can finally do Ritual of the Marraberhadjer, which I'll do tomorrow. Alright, most of today was spent questing, so I got Rocking Out done, which was the last quest I needed to get out of the way before I can actually do Ritual of the Marraberhadjer. And yeah, so I do that later today, but yeah, that quest took forever and took up like most of the day, so there aren't actually many clips for this episode, this day. But yeah, I did a fletching daily challenge of U shield bows, which is always nice, gets a ton of fletching XP and magic logs, which are pretty nice to get. So 79 fletching, 1 off of 80, which probably doesn't really unlock much. But yeah, I got another Eastern Scroll for my legs. I think it's like the first scroll I got for the legs. So yeah, 3 more of those, and I'll unlock the ability to make them, even though I'm way off the resource cost. But yeah, I got a Hurricane Reaper task again, and I cut like 10 minutes off of my previous best fight killing time because I didn't use as many safe spots as I usually do because I had vampirism and I was impatient. Really impatient. I was busy with a lot of reading and stuff I had to do for the class I'm taking this month. It's like 3 hours of class a day and then 3 hours of reading afterwards. It's pretty ridiculous. I just thought this cutscene was pretty adorable with Ziliana having a Santa hat, which is weird because it's like January 8th today, so it's like, why is all this Christmas stuff still going on? Like there was these presents which were instead of the icicles that these ice demons made at the end of the Ritual of the Marraberhadjer. They're presents. Didn't even know that was a thing at all. Kind of weird and funny though. So yeah, eventually beat the quest without too much trouble. The quest bosses were of course way easier than they used to be. But yeah, that was a really rewarding quest. Ritual of the Marraberhadjer gives a lot of XP in agility, mining, and crafting, which are pretty annoying skills to get up otherwise, and just these 80k XP lamps on Herblore are so nice. Just gets me like 2 levels. Well, it gets me like 1 whole level and then like really close to the next level. But yeah, I get 78 Herblore later, I think. So yeah, those 80k XP lamps, really nice, and that's crazy. And then Ritual of the Marraberhadjer has a bunch of other cool rewards, like I can claim the whatchamacallit, first stage circuit or something, or third age, I don't know. Yeah, the ring, it's actually like way better than the Berserker ring in like every stat, which is kind of ridiculous. But yeah, that ring was nice to get. So now it's basically my best ring. And it has a nice teleport here for when I want to dump Cathixian memories for divination. So yeah, got the 78 Herblore, I think. One more? No, yeah, 1 more, and I can easily do like a +2 boost with my banner to make Sourdome and Bruise, which will be nice. So yeah, spent most of the rest of the day here mining some coal. I wanted to get my mining up and some coal for smithing because I want 80 smithing for Dragonbane bolts. And this is me doubling my task sizes for the plus 25% Reaper points per assignment. Had to record several hours worth of Minecraft today, so didn't get a lot done, but I did get the Witch Island thing unlocked from Player Imports. Awesome. Got like 72 summoning, just making these Ravenous Locust pouches with the whatchamacallit, pots of flour that I've been buying from the Culminancer's chest every day. The 100 flour you can buy from there. I'm too lazy to go grind my own flour, so I'm just kind of doing something like that. Got a King Black Dragon Reaper task. It was my first extended Reaper task, which was pretty nice. that should have gotten me 25% more Reaper points from that. And now I'm making a bunch of these because I got a daily challenge for it, which is awesome because I need 75 construction for Plague's End. And so yeah, I just want to get that out of the way as well. And then spent a lot of the day doing some smithing. Got 75, I think, by the end of the day, but I don't have a clip of 75, but yeah. So did some Armadale for no particular reason. I just felt, bored and wanted to do some bossing. Got 88 HP, or Constitution. And then, to be honest, I wanted to go to General Grardor, but yeah, I forgot a Bando's item or something, and I decided to just go Armadale real quick just to test my luck again. But yeah, then I went to General Grardor, but like every world that didn't have anybody was extremely laggy. Like you can see I'm clicking everywhere and I'm just not moving, so I didn't want to go into the room. And then when I finally did get a world to myself, I had to telly out basically just because the lag was getting ridiculous. So just kind of gave up on the God Wars dungeon for now, and did a clue, and then more smithing. Got 75, and hopefully, wait. Yeah, I'm getting my smithing up for Dragonbane bolts. Alright, to start off Friday, I did a ton of mining. Well, I'm continuing to mine at the coal deposits until 80, which I didn't quite manage to do today, but I'll surely be able to get 80 by tomorrow. And I got a really long Grardor Reaper task. I think it was like 24 kills, which is like exactly as many as I could survive in like a whole trip, even with like a full Terror Bird and all that stuff. So yeah, spent a lot of time here in the Bando's room and got a Clue Scroll Elite as my first kind of good drop from Grardor, I think. And then I got a Godsword Shard 1, which is kind of cool. 1 down, 2 more to go, and then a hilt, I guess. So yeah, it's kind of cool to have now. Godsword Shard. I also got that Frozen Key piece of Bandos, which is the last one I needed, so that I think there's a clip later of me assembling my Frozen Key for whenever I decide to do next. Not anytime soon. But yeah, finished the task on an effigy drop, which is like, wow, really? Not going to be able to open that for a long time, but yeah, it's my first effigy, I think. Awesome, kind of. It's just going to be sitting in the bank for the longest time. Unless, wait, can't you go to like the museum and get the lamp out of there? I might actually want to do that just to get a little bit of XP out of it. And since it's going to take forever to get to the level 90s anyway of the skills. So yeah, I might actually go do that instead of just keeping it in the bank. But yeah, did the elite clue, got some junk. It's probably a pretty bad elite clue loot, but whatever. It was pretty easy. Alright, so I'm still trying to get my smithing to 80 because I need 82 to smith Dragonbane bolts, and also I got 80 fletching, which was required to fletch the bolts as well, so that was nice to get. I want 80 to get to be able to boost to 82 smithing with my God Banner thingy for like 30 minutes or something, so that'll be nice. I also wanted 79 Herblore soon, so I can boost the 2 levels to make Sourdough and Brews, which will be really awesome to be able to brew myself with just a +2 boost from the God Banner. I could probably do it with just like a stew now, but whatever. So yeah, I got 91 Dungeoneering from doing a floor for my Dungeoneering daily challenge. Got a bunch of XP off of that, and there's me assembling the Frozen Key. I'm not going to be able to use it for a while. Well, I'm not going to want to use it for a while. Alright, so yeah, I'm changing my cooking gauntlets to goldsmithing gauntlets for when I get 80 mining. I'll be superheating the gold ore at the Living Rock Caverns at 80 mining for that smithing XP. Day 6, and got another Clue Scroll piece, which are always awesome. And yeah, I did Addy Dagger Daily Challenge, which is awesome because of the smithing XP, which I was desperately in need of to get the Dragonbane bolts. Had a Jad task, so I did a fight kiln. I had to kill like 4 Jads for the task, which is so much faster in a fight kiln and much more rewarding. For another 1 mil from an uncut onyx, and got 80 mining, so now I can move on to concentrated gold instead of coal, even though I kind of need coal for a lot of stuff. The gold is also really nice. So, also I was getting desperate for smithing XP, so I did the Dorix and Borix tasks thingy from after the, it was like, it gives you so much smithing bonus XP and just straight up XP, which was really good for getting my smithing closer to that 80, which I get 80 tomorrow, so, but yeah, it was pretty much thanks to this. So yeah, I got, is that 77 here? Wow, did I really get 4 levels in 2 days smithing? Jeez. Yeah, I kind of drove myself mad doing smithing for the past few days, because yeah, this is how I did it in dungeoneering. So I basically did a ton of dungeoneering, and while I was at it, I collected ores and stuff throughout the dungeon and smithed them at the end, which got me tons of smithing XP, especially with the bonus XP from the Boric and Dorix tasks things, and also did like all the rest of the quests that actually gives smithing XP rewards. So that was the love story quest, which is a pretty funny quest, and then also a clockwork syringe gives a bit of smithing XP, so I did that. So yeah. Alright, Sunday. Took a much needed break from dungeoneering to do a Reaper task for Dagneth Kings. I think it was like 28 kills or something. Didn't get any drops, but it got tons of bones, which got me a prayer level. And yeah, not much to say about the Dagneth Kings as well. I mean, I'm hoping for a pet drop on every Reaper task I do, basically. It'll be so awesome if I actually get one, but of course they're super rare, and I don't have very many kills from each bosses. So yeah, I got 78 agility after daily challenge. And yeah, just continuing to do this smithing in dungeoneering. And this clip is kind of awesome though. So I was like really close to 79 smithing, and this challenge, this room required 79 smithing, so I just finished that level off, and I could actually do the room from just getting that level. I have got a artisan's potion bound, so I could have just potted to that, but yeah, it was too awesome to get the level anyway. So yeah, bought chaotic crossbow from all the tokens I'm getting, as well as the smithing XP. So yeah, chaotic crossbow down, and later I do get a offhand chaotic crossbow. So yeah, this was quite a day of dungeoneering. So yeah, 73 summoning, just one more level until I can do one of a kind and do my granite lobsters, which are going to be great for summoning XP. But yeah, why do I stop saying but? Yeah, it's just bad commentary. Anyway, yeah, I got the offhand chaotic crossbow, so I'm basically set after I get my Dragonbane bolts to go like murder some frost dragons like crazy, although super anti-fires would probably help a lot, which I'm hoping to get soon. But yeah, got 80 smithing finally, which is like the biggest goal I had this week. 80 smithing, so I can do the easy +2 boost from the God Banner to get Dragonbane bolts, and I can make Godsword blades now, so that's awesome. Anyway, I guess that's all I did this week. To be honest, it's like 6 a.m. of Monday. I call it the day before because that's just how I do things. But anyway, thanks for watching this week's our Hardcore Ironman Road to Completion, and see you next week.